Father Haidar, oh Haidar, wished you were here, oh Father. Father Haidar, oh Haidar, wished you were here, oh Father. Father Haidar, oh Haidar, wished you were here, oh Father. I don't know how I could speak. My tear is burning my cheek. I don't know how I could speak.
I've been in the UK for 25 years. I came at the age of 12. I was brought up and raised literally most of my life in this country. We gained a lot of knowledge from my father and my mother. I mean, if it wasn't for them, I wouldn't be going to this journey. My main concern in my business is to make sure I supply to the customers halal food, no alcohol involved. It's because of our love of Ahlul Bayt and believe in them, is that it's so important to make sure that your meat is halal and the food is hygiene, clean, because cleanliness is all from Ahlul Bayt. They tell you how to cut your nails and how to wash this. You know, these things are very important. They used to take us to mosques every Muharram. You know, all these little tiny things which can make a difference in our lives. You know, raising your child at the young age of the love of Imam Hussein is the most important thing. Imam Hussein for me is a person that sacrificed everything for the sake of our religion, our beliefs, our freedom, our humanity. You know, we are always concentrating on how much money we're making, or how much time we're spending with the kids, or how many holidays we have a year. But we never think about visiting our imams, the people that sacrifice their lives just for our sake, or for the world to become a better world. The love of Ahlul Bayt is something undescribable. I would say when I think of Ahlul Bayt, I think of how they were oppressed and how they were treated. So I always look at them and I take them as role models in my day-to-day life, where I wake up in the morning, come to work, and I can honestly say, if anyone wants to succeed in life, take a leaf out of their book, because they lived the right way. And I would recommend it to anyone around the world to visit Imam Hussein, and especially on the Arbaeen, because it is one of the signs of a mu'min that on its own is a lifetime experience. So it's very important for your kids to learn from majalis, whether it be English lectures or whether it be Arabic or Farsi or Urdu. These are vital moments It's planting a seed in your child and wait for the tree to grow. Because if you don't plant it now, it's going to be hard in the future trying to explain who Imam Hussein is. And before I came today, I was talking to my son. I was telling him, son, we are traveling. My son is 5 years old, by the way. So he's just started to know who Imam Hussein is and Imam Ali alayhi salam and all the Imams. So I said to him, son, we are going on a spiritual journey to go and visit our Imam Hussein alayhi salam. So he asked me why. I said to him, because Imam Hussein was a role model for me. Well, I had to explain it because, you know, he's a child. I said to him, Imam Hussein was killed and martyred, and the people hurt him and his family, and they killed his son. So he asked me, goes, why did they kill him? I said, because he was standing for the right. He was doing the right things, the right causes. I said to him, because now, like now you are a Muslim, is because of Imam Hussein. Islam was going to be wiped out if it wasn't for Imam Hussein alayhi salam. I'm looking forward to this trip. I'm really gonna hopefully enjoy it, and most importantly, learn from this trip and feel how it feels to walk that distance. And every step I take, I will remember Imam Hussein alayhi salam. I mean, I've seen it on TV, but seeing it on TV is not like being there yourself. It's going to be an amazing experience. It's one of these things that you have to do in your life. This was my first ziyarah to Imam Ali alayhi salam after 13 years. Every time I've been coming to Arbaeen, I have not had the chance to visit Imam Ali alayhi salam. So it was an emotional moment for me to see the shrine of Imam Ali alayhi salam. We went to the hotel, drop our luggages and have a shower, relax a bit. Because we didn't have much time, because the next day we had to do the walk to Karbala, so we only had certain hours of relaxing. You know, we wanted to catch some sleep before we leave the next day. So we managed to go and visit Imam Ali alayhi salam for, I'd say, maximum an hour.
Hussein. Every clean song on this planet will shout your name. Oh, you
पहले हवास ने शहीदों के लाशों पे डंके बजाए.
We just done the ziyarah of Imam Ali alayhi salam, saying our farewell and taking his permission to go and visit his son. And it was one of them moments where I couldn't describe it. It was very emotional and spiritual at the same time. So we left, started our journey. First day was an easy day. I mean, this is my first time doing the walk, so I wasn't expecting an easy walk. I was, saying, yeah, it's doable and it's, I could do it. If these old men can do it and old ladies can do it, I'm sure I can do it. And that's what kept me going actually through the walk, because it was coming to me like, I think I better catch a car, I cannot handle this anymore. It felt like a judgment day where everyone is just facing one direction, going to see the holy shrine of Imam Hussein alayhi salam and Abbas alayhi salam. So, and when you look to the right and then left, it's all mawakib all the way. So you never felt like you're at a place or hungry or thirsty. You had everything there. Even massage, they kept asking you, please come in, please eat, please sit down, please come and do your salah here. They were getting to my emotions where I was mentioning baby Zainab earlier, how she felt walking through the desert at night, a much longer distance, but there was no one there to give her food or give her water or shelter. So it was very emotional for me. My eyes were tearing up every time I remember these scenes. And at the same time where I see kids with their mums and dads, and I'm remembering the kids of Imam Hussein alayhi salam, how they were tortured. And we didn't walk so much in the dark, we walked during the day. So we never felt that darkness, And we had shelter. Wherever we stopped, we slept. There was blankets, comfort, warm. Zainab alayhi salam didn't have that. Just got to one of the mawkibs where the group staying. Had amazing thoughts to myself while I was walking, thinking how baby Zainab was walking these loneliness at night times, barefooted, chains around them. I just woke up, we had our Fajr prayers and just get ready to line up. Today is going to be a long walk. It's double what we walked yesterday. It's not going to be easy, but we're going to try our best. Yeah, and hopefully we shouldn't be stopping as much as what I was stopping yesterday. So we're definitely going to feel it today. It's a long walk. It's about nearly 40 kilometers we're doing. But it's all good. Inshallah we'll get there in one piece. And let's hope so. Thank you. second day was hard because we done a long walk. We done 600 and something posts, but subhanallah, it was, you know, on the verge of giving up, and then you look up, you see the numbers. We're coming closer. We can do this. Yes, we can do this. We woke up the third day. I was in agony. I had blisters all over my feet. I managed to get a doctor to have a look at them, where he popped them and plastered them, but it did not help. It was, you know, rubbing meat to meat, and it was very painful. We had 20 kilometers to go. The whole journey is 85 to 90 kilometers from Najaf al-Ashraf, the shrine, to the shrine of Abul Fadl al-Abbas alayhi salam. So we left the mawkib of Khoja after me being bandaged. We had food, prayed Dhuhr and Asr, and carried on the walk. You know, there is 6,500 mawkibs in Iraq, and that's through Karbala to Najaf, through Karbala to Iraq, to Baghdad, and I actually forgot to mention, as I'm walking, people are asking us, oh, you know, Iraqis, locals, where are you guys from? And you've come all this way. And so I managed to bump into some guy. He's a local guy. He's been walking for 15 days. He left Basra, which is about 650 kilometers. So it's like walking to Najaf, Karbala Najaf about 6.5 times. I asked him, how is it, you know, he says, I've been coming for the past, since the revolution, since Saddam has gone, I've been coming every year from Basra to Karbala. So I said to him, you know, how does it feel for you to leave your house and, you know, your family and come? He said, every year that I come to visit the shrine, I experience different things in my life changing. So I said to him, what do you mean, like how? He said, he was telling me a story about how, by the way, this guy comes from a poverty. He doesn't have nothing. You know, they got nothing to look forward to waking up in the morning. But he said to me, I have my mom and my dad, and my mom has made nidr for Imam Hussein alayhi salam, is to have a son that walks for you every year. And I am fulfilling my mom's nidr because I'm the only son for Imam, for my mom and dad. So that was a moment that I just... And then I went through the mawakibs, people giving out water. And water is purified water, like not tap water, you know. Where I remembered Hazrat Abbas alayhi salam when he went to get water for Zainab alayhi salam and said, went on the river where he managed to get to. As he's about to get water, he said, how can I drink this water and my brother Hussein is thirsty? Threw the water and went and fought. Picked up the water, he filled up the qirba, where they fill up it's called the qirba in our language, where the water is stored like a bottle, and left to go towards the mukhayyam of Imam Hussein alayhi salam. And that's where La'natullah alayhim, they came and cut his left hand. So he carried the qirba to the right. They cut his right hand, so he carried it with his mouth, where La'een, one of the La'eens, threw an arrow to his eyes, where Abbas alayhi salam dropped on the floor. And that's when the A'da came and killed Abbas alayhi salam, that's where the shrine is. Salaamullah alayka ya ma'alillah. The first glimpse of signs of welcome to Karbala was a very big motion for me. This is the Holy Land where Imam Hussein is buried. It was that time where I had to stop, and I just couldn't take it. I was crying and crying and crying. So we get to Karbala as a mawkib. We kept walking for a good hour till we saw the glimpse of the dome of Hazrat Abbas alayhi salam. That was another moment where I could not handle it. It ripped me to tears, it ripped me apart. So I managed to say hello to Imam Abbas alayhi salam from far distance, said our farewell to him, and went to the hotel. Just barely got to the hotel because I was on the floor. I was just crawling to get to somewhere so I could sit somewhere warm, because it was very cold. At night time it's very cold. We got to the hotel. We had my mom and dad were there waiting for me. It was a proud moment for them to see their son walking through the door, and you know, my mom was crying. But I remembered Karbala, Zainab alayhi salam, her father wasn't waiting for her through the door to come through the door. So
it shows what Imam Hussein means to us, and Hazrat Abbas alayhi salam, what they meant to us, for us to leave our homes, our wealth, our kids, and knowing maybe there won't be any return, you know, because of the situations that's happening in this world. But for me, I said, if it's meant to be, it's meant to be. You know, I'd rather die with an honor than die in a disgrace. So alhamdulillah, I got the health to do it, and inshallah next year I'll bring my kids with me. They're gonna have to experience it as well. I want to give out a message to all my brothers around the world and sisters around the world. We're in this world for only a short while. The way I see things in life, or the way I see life, this world is not meant to be for us. Because if my Imam is oppressed, and Allah created all this universe for them, and everything that's in this world is for them, and they are oppressed, so who are we not to be oppressed? Or send out a message to every brother or sister around the world. Whether you be serving water in a marathon, or whether you be serving anywhere around the world, carrying the message of Imam Hussein is the most important thing in our lives, because that is the message that he wanted to send to everyone. I think for me, coming this journey, I've experienced a lot of things in this journey where I've learned to be patient, tolerant, you know, because everyone, you know, that you get through times where, oh, you know, I wish I could have this food, or I can sleep here, or I was not thinking like that. I'm in the hospitality of Imam Hussein alayhi salam. So why would I need anything else or be anywhere else? Only for a few days I'm here, but I'm going back to my lifestyle again, where I have everything, alhamdulillah. So my message is to spread the word Hussein across the world. How you do it is entirely up to you. Like I said, whether you give water, or serve in the mosque, or come to this walk, anything.